Hello, welcome. Gerald Stidham here. This video, we're going to talk about one little technique that you can use to help increase your safe list and your list builder open conversions. So people open the email and actually click on the link. Just this one technique. So if you're using list builders and safe list, I've added this into my training page, that particular page. And it's just a video I wanted to add on and upgrade that training module. So if you're doing safe lists and list builders, you'll want to definitely apply this one technique. I've been seeing a conversion increase of anywhere from 15 to 30%. So it is pretty substantial just implementing this one technique. So the technique is basically not to use your affiliate link or capture page link by itself. You want to embed it in the wording. So what I've done here is I've got two safe lists, and one of them I wanted to show where you can't use there's no HTML. There is an HTML format. I don't know that much about it to put an HTML code before or after. And I don't even know if it works that well in these. But this is when you see this is where you can do it on these safe lists. So here's a safe list that's going to allow me to embed a URL link into or hyperlink some wording into and use my link in that wording. They can click that and it'll just send them right over to my capture page or my website or wherever you want to send them. Again, what you see is what you get. This is the HTML editors. So basically, when you come to any of your safe list that has this, don't send it in text mode. That's the way I used to always do it. Um, that was the way I thought and was trained that was the best way, but it's really not. So anytime you get this, don't hit the text mode. You want to keep it in this HTML format. So basically, make sure you've got your ad ready. And of course, make sure you've got your capture page. All that's got to be done before you can start doing your marketing. So I'm just going to come over here and grab my ad, and I'm going to go ahead and just copy that. This is my header, and I'll put my header in right here. Now, most of the time, if you're using Firefox, you can't copy and paste into this format. I don't know why. It's something to do with Firefox. I don't use Explorer. Maybe Google Chrome might work, but no biggie. I'll show you how to get around that. So get your header in. Come down and go ahead and just copy your text. And then when you come back over, put your cursor at the top and you hit Control V. That's the pasting. Control V, paste it. So now I've got the bulk of my ad here, and I just want to do a couple more things. I want to highlight this and then hit Control C. So remember, Control C copies it, Control V will paste it. And that's how you'll get it onto the page here. And then what I want to do is we want to, your hyperlink should be pretty close to something in your header. So mine is my explosive step-by-step marketing system. If you come up here, you can see that as well. I've got marketing system in that header. So that's what it should kind of match, not word for word, but some words should match, and it should be where they can. There's a connection between the two. So go ahead and just highlight that. You'll come up here to the links, and you'll you're right there, insert edit link. Click that, and just paste it in. Now the HTTP will show up, But if you just click below it, see it takes it right out. And you just hit OK. You don't want it in there twice. So make sure you don't have it in twice. And I'll just do it on this one. And so don't hit OK right here. Get that first HTTP out of there. Just hit there. System recognizes it's in there and takes it out for you. Okay. And then I want to go ahead and come down here. And I want to paste it in there. And let's go ahead now, just get rid of this. I don't want that in my ad. And then we'll come up here, we'll grab this script, we'll copy that. And remember, Control V will paste it in. So now this is ready to go. I don't do anything else. I don't do a bunch of highlighting. I don't do a bunch of color. I've just found that that is not very effective. You want to be to the point and get them to your capture page, which is ideally where you want to send them, or to your website. So now if they click on this, it'll take them to, I think I've got it, let's see. Let me just... And it'll just take them right to my capture page. Now this is a capture page that I've had pretty good success with, and I built this free. Didn't cost me a penny. And I do show how to do that. But I'm going to try and set something up where you can just go in and use an editor and bring this over and then just change a few things. Change your autoresponder code and maybe add in your own video, or even leave that video for that matter. And then it's ready to go. So this has been a pretty good capture page for me. And so we'll see if I can put that together for people, and makes it much easier for doing your own capture page. But this is not hard to make. It took me 15 minutes. So now at this point, I just want to make sure that I've got everything right. I've got the first name. I've got my wording. And this is the technique right here. So instead of you putting this... And typically that's what you'll say. You'll get an email, and then there'll be, it could be a long affiliate replicated URL. If they're, if they're doing it right, at least they're going to cloak it or shrink it or shorten it. But the key is not to have this. You want this embedded in here is what you're shooting for. And just that technique alone, just doing that one technique alone can increase your click-through rates pretty substantially. It does require a little extra work, but it's worth it big time. And so we'll just go ahead and put our... And I always save the message, because if it's a good email and it does well, it's nice. You can just go in and they have, I think it's most of the safelist and list builders have saved ads, saved messages. You can just click on that and it'll bring that right up for you. Hit send. So now I've sent that one off. Now here's one where you can't do that. Again, there is HTML format. I just don't know that much about HTML. I do know some, and I don't even know if you could put an anchor text in front of it and behind it, if it would even work or not. If somebody knows how to do that, by all means, send me an email or give me a phone call, explain how it's done. I'll be more than happy to do a video for everybody on how to set that up. But for now, these are the this particular safe list does not allow me to do like we did on the other one, this one over here. So basically what I do is I always like to have my link down here at the bottom of each of my, wherever I'm sending them, I stick that at the bottom of the email ad. I'm going to go ahead and just copy that. And I'll come over and I'll paste it in. And so what I'll do is I'll just pick this up and I'll just copy and I'll just paste over that. So you got to go back to the more traditional method here, but this is anytime that you've got an opportunity to hyperlink your your link into the wording, by all means do it. So as you're trying to come up with an ad or using some of my own ads that I've got and changing them up a little bit, you'll want to, over here, again, right in here, you'll want to have, that's going to be your hyperlink wording, and that's got to be something that's similar to your headline. There's got to be some sort of a connection there. And I always like to make sure that my ad's nice and tight. I hate when I get emails that are, I read emails, and if you can't take the time to send a nice email, then I definitely would be interested in joining your opportunity. So we'll just go ahead and get this here. We'll just copy that, and we'll paste that down here. This is all, I cover this on my other videos. Sometimes you don't have a script up here for their first name, and you always want to put something. Either, hello, fellow online marketer, hello, fellow money seeker, whatever. Just don't put hello. Put something. I'll copy that. Okay, so now this one's ready to go, other than I was unable to hyperlink. But what it does is you can use the same email ad as you're going through your different safe lists and list builders, and simply, excuse me, adapt to whichever safe list you've got, and you're not bouncing back and forth between 2 or 3 different emails, or trying to block something out or backspace or whatever that case may be. It just speeds it all up for you. And we'll go ahead. I think this is ready to go. I always like to double check, make sure the ad looks good. It's all ready. It's spaced right. And we're going to save that ad. And we're going to send it. There you go. Okay, that's pretty much the one technique that I wanted to add to the training module on how to increase your click-throughs. So anytime you get a chance to hyperlink your affiliate URL or your capture page URL into the message that you're sending out, by all means do it. Take that little extra time. Set your ad up correctly. So basically what I have is on my ad is I have my header right here, and this is my body right in here, and I always put a PS. PSs are very important, and then I stick my link right there. So I've got it, and I copy that whole thing in every time I'm pasting onto an email that I'm sending out, because I've got it right there. I can just grab it and do whatever I want with it. I always like to stick the name up here as well. It just helps me remember to insert the script or type something in. All right, that pretty much takes care of this video. I'll see you at the next one. Bye.